Rickshaw here. Still the 27th, and I'm on a roll today, but I want to tell you something happened to me on YouTube. Actually it's cloudy. It's a little cloudy here today. And we're getting spritzers of rain and all this kind of stuff, but I'm still getting signal, so that's kind of cool. But there's this woman started watching. I subscribed to her channel, hit the little bell thingy, and her name is Leah Dundas. So she's an attorney, and she's got some pretty good information, and she seems to be in the know about a lot of stuff. So I'm curious to see what she has to say. Well, when I go to her channel, I get nothing. It just does that little spinny circle thinking thing, and then I can go ahead and try it again and again, and it won't play. It just refuses to play. But I can go over to Tucker Carlson, and it immediately plays. So then I go back to this Leah woman, nothing. So then I can go over to some other place about woodworking or boom, everything's playing. So they're locking this woman out. The other thing, this Sidney Powell, they're blocking her out of a lot of media sites, so you can't see her. So guys, this is telling me right here, this is like this big push by these guys to keep our elected president out. They don't want you having any information. There's no freedom of speech with those guys. It's their way or the highway. So it's very, very, very sad. But something else I noticed just in the last few days, it's been really starting to bug me. I've been living in this place here for about a year and a half, and I'm going to call M da 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 A da do 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 S do 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 K do 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 S. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm going to start calling them facial diapers, okay? Because if not, their algorithm's going to start catching me and pull down another video. They took one of my videos down. The reason they gave me, I did nothing according to their reason. So I have to be very careful. But something I noticed just here in my neighborhood, we have two women that walk down here every day. And I'm an ex-construction worker. I speak very loud. When I say hello, people hear me. Well, the one woman, I think she was a jilted Filipino from an American, so she always just gave me a scoff. She wasn't cool. But the young girl that walked with her always smiled, and you couldn't see it with the mask. You could just see it with her eyes. She always smiled with her eyes and said hello and spoke to me every time. Well, in the last week or so, they're like zombieing out. They're just straight ahead. I say, good morning, hello. Nothing. You just get nothing from them. They're like the dogs around here. And hey, governor from England, sorry, I'll try to get pictures of dogs. But these people are doing the same thing. They're just zombieing. And then there's another girl who comes up and down my street. She only comes maybe twice a week that I've noticed her. I may have been inside more. And she was always super friendly and says hello. And twice now I said hello to her, and she's just like, she's just focused straight ahead and just doesn't hear anything. And there's another girl who rides a bike by here, and I always say hello to her. But the people are zombie. Now, a lot of the guys are like me. They got the mask down around their neck, or they got their nose out and they're not breathing. But I think these people are breathing their feces, which is hence why I call it a diaper. They're breathing their feces, and it's messing their brains up. There's something to this. Now, back in 1918 through 20-something, when these 50-some million people died around the world, it was bad. My grandfather was alive then. He said where he lived in the Midwest, he was like, yeah, everybody had somebody die, and it was quick. He goes, they called it the sleeping sickness where he was. And he goes, they were just dead. It was no lingering thing. He says they got sick and they were dead the next day. It was very terrible. They all made it. But he was like, well, if I'm going to get this, I'm going to be dead anyway, and he wasn't one to wear a mask. So, but this Fauci guy. There's a guy named Anthony Fauci. He's supposed to be some kind of big infectious disease guru guy. I don't know. They just put all his stuff out that he's this super scientist guy. I don't trust a lot of these scientists, to be honest with you. And he said back in 2008, look it up online. He wrote a paper about this that, 50 million died, but 25 million of them died from wearing a mask because they were getting bacterial pneumonia from breathing through the funk on these cloth masks. So think about it. You poop, you pee, you breathe. It's all excrement. So you're going to rebreathe that? Now they're talking about these vaccines. Oh, we're going to give you these vaccines. You're going to be all fine. Well, I know lots of people who took the flu shot and they got the flu. Now, I have a sister that took the flu shot, and for years and years, she got the flu every year. And she got the flu shot every year. Now, her husband and her 4 kids at home, they never got the flu. She did, though, and got super sick many times. So I'm not buying any of this stuff. It's a money thing, guys. This is all just to extract more money out of you. They're locking people down. They're telling you, they want to shut religion down for sure. They don't want you going to church. They want to lock you out of going to church because there's too many people. This is all in their game plan. And don't be discouraged, guys. This ain't over yet. None of this stuff is over yet. But I'll be honest with you. This stuff just got me thinking, why are they pushing so hard? The news media is pushing so hard. They push so hard to get rid of Trump. And you think they would really want this election to know for sure that this guy Biden won. This guy Biden's a putz. He's some kind of sick old grandpa pedophile freak. Come on, guys. Everybody knows that. He had a Thanksgiving thing, and there was 1,000 people watched it out of a country, out of the world. Nobody wants to hear that guy. Nobody wants him. This thing was stolen. And it's like I say, it's not over yet. So don't be discouraged, guys. I had a couple people on there say they're getting a little bit discouraged. Don't be discouraged on what's happening. It's all going to play out real soon here. But I shake my head at what's going on, like the news media. What a bunch of lackeys. That's all they are. They're just lackeys, lapdogs for the. And they think that they're going to be just fine when the New World Order takes over. Nah, they're going to be thrown under the bus and put in the gulags just like everybody. Look in the U.S. A few years ago, I remember all these FEMA camps going up. And what they have in the FEMA camps? Guillotines. They bought 33,000 of them. Guys, wake up. Remember, go back into this stuff and look it up. If YouTube and all these other nutbag places haven't taken it down yet, these guys are something. This YouTube stuff is, and Facebook. Facebook took me down again. They shut me off. They're going back on my videos. I'm sure I'm going to be done forever with those guys. So it's really scary what's going on with these people. And then you got that freaked out looking dude that runs Twitter. Yeah, he's a twit, that's for sure. He's blocking Sidney Powell. He's going to kick out the president's stuff. Come on, guys. There's no freedom of speech with these people. It's their speech or no speech. And now we got this AOC woman. She's starting to spout that, as soon as we're done and Biden's in, we're going to go after you conservatives, and you're in for it. It's coming, guys. There's a persecution coming. They're going to start with the Christians and the conservatives and, the alphabet, ABC. They're going to start with C's. They're going to get everybody with a C in front of them, conservatives and Christians, and they're going to put you in the gulags. And they call them FEMA camps, but this could be coming. Wake up, people. And I'm even getting, my goodness, I can't believe, out of all the liberal people I know, a lot of them now are getting a hold of me saying, I wished I wouldn't have voted for Biden, But a lot of stuff, because the news media is being covered, this stuff with Hunter Biden, they're covering up as much as they can. Man, Come on, guys. Start calling your elected officials and say, wake up. I don't trust, personally myself, I don't trust any politician. I think they're all a bunch of damn crooks. I don't buy them. This stuff, the ones that have been in for any length of time, our country in the United States was started. They were citizen politicians. They'd get in, get out. And if Trump goes in, there needs to be a thing where everybody needs to go. Sorry, get some new blood in there, and only let the new blood stay in for 8-10 years tops, so they can't be corrupted. Because over time, everybody gets corrupted. When there's all this smell of money all over the place, and I'm not talking a little bit of money. These guys make a lot. So, to me, I'd like to see them all out, and I'd like to say what I'd like to happen to a bunch of them, but if I do, YouTube's going to shut this video down too, because they're just a bunch of sniveling simps. My one video they took down, I'm sure it was a purple-haired, nose-ringed, lip-tongue stud freak that's 95 pounds overweight, that doesn't know if he's a boy or a girl, or she's a boy or a girl, that took me down. That's who they got watching this stuff. So just we all got to prepare for this, and don't ever forget, people, Trump won in a landslide. He won in a landslide. So there's more of us than them, and these stupid Antifa and all these freaky people that are destroying everything. We can win, guys. We can definitely win. So don't forget, talk to your Heavenly Father daily. Pray for everyone. And this is Rick Shaw out.